exactly is the meaning of social media monetization? Social media monetization is simply the act of making revenue or income from social media through various strategies. So in making money from social media using various strategies, we need to understand that anybody who is on social media is doing one of these three things, either directly or indirectly. Number one, they are building their personal brand. The perception of people about them, they want to truly develop it so that by enhancing it, when people get an enhanced view of who you really are, portrays you in terms of your talent and your capabilities, it adds a lot to your credibility, and this together is what we call your personal brand. So people on social media are working on their brand, so they are creating content and they are tied together. Your brand and the content you create, they are tied together, and then they equally attract followers. So you enhance your brand, attract followers, and then you create content. So while you leverage these three things, that's your personal brand, your audience, and then your content to make money, we call that social media monetization. And what are the various ways of making money on social media using your personal brand, your content, or your audience? Number one is ad revenue. And ad revenue is reserved for people with very big accounts. Bigger accounts such that companies identify these ones and place advertisement on their content, such that when their audience view the advertisement in the process of trying to view their content, at the end of it, the amount of money accrued from the owners of those advertisements is going to be shared with the creator of such a content. And that is just one way that people make money on social media. There's several other ways, includes affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing involves using links to people's products in your content with the intention of promoting it to your followers or the consumers of your content, with the intention of leading them to the main products or service pages for them to buy. And when they buy, you are entitled to an amount of money called commission from the purchase that the people will be making. So it's another strategy for social media monetization. The next strategy, which is the third strategy, is sponsorships and brand deals. Brands are interested in people who are making impact on social media because they believe that if they add their voice, they throw their weight behind their brand, it's going to enhance their brand patronage, it's going to increase their chances of making sales to other people. So they see that you are so influential to an extent that when you identify with a brand, the people who have so much trust in you are also more likely to buy from them. And so they identify some individuals and they assign contracts with them. Those are called the brand deals. Have sponsorship arrangements with them so that the people can publish their products on their social media pages and others. So that's how brands and deals and subscription works. The next strategy for social media monetization is based subscription models. With subscription models, some content creators develop their services in such a way that people have to be part of a certain kind of network to receive a continual kind of content or value, to continue to enjoy certain value from them. So these creators are so wise that they think that they will be able to sign up people as part of that network and they can make money from them by way of monthly or periodic subscriptions. So that is another way that people do it. One example of this subscription basis is what is popularly known as this OnlyFans, where creators get their members into a certain kind of platform or network where they expose them to the content that they love most and they continue to consume and make periodic payments for it. A typical example is the one that is done by Michael Simmons. Michael Simmons has a mental model subscription kind of business, and he allows people to subscribe so that every month they pay some amount of money and he makes available mental models and learning strategies for his people who are on the subscription list. So that's another kind of social media monetization. Then we move on to the next, which is live streaming and virtual gifts. People can give you gifts because you are on social media and because you are creating content. When you are live streaming and you call on people to support you in different ways on your channel, People can give you virtual gifts or tips. Facebook and TikTok have these functions where people who appear live and they create, they can easily receive gifts in virtual form, and they can convert that afterwards into cash and make use of it. So live streams of gifts comes as one of the ways that people can monetize their social media pages. As I said, it is so many. There isn't any just one method of making money on social media. There are different strategies of going about this, and you have to identify which one is suitable for you. Then you begin to work towards it. And the last two is e-commerce or direct sales. You list the products on your social media pages or on your website, and you promote it in different ways using social media, and you can make sales out of that. When you do that, you can tie the sale you have made to the power of social media, and that's a social media monetization strategy. And finally is crowdfunding. People can use social media to raise funds for various causes or projects. It could be somebody who is in a dire need of medical assistance, and some people use their platform to call for donations or appeal for funding for supporting certain individuals. You find somebody with brilliant result, the person is incapable of providing the funding for the university education, and people use their social media pages to appeal for support financially to help these kind of less privileged in society. And so all these 8 strategies that we have mentioned together is social media monetization. Now, how can you enjoy this? First of all, you have a content you're kind of producing. In the process, you are improving upon or enhancing your personal brand, and as well as you are gaining followership or audience from the content that you are creating. I cannot end without mentioning that in order to succeed in this, you have to think about it the right way. It is not every kind of strategy that is suitable for you. Some have their target only on ad revenue, and so for them they will have to work hard several years before they can build that amount of following. But if you are like me, who do not have a very big account and yet you want to make money on social media, your personal brand could afford you that kind of opportunities to make money, even if you still have a small account, because you position yourself as a top leader and people can identify, can come to you for support by way of helping you, asking for your assistance in producing certain types of content or consulting and other forms of strategies that will help you to make money through social media. So social media monetization indeed is for everyone. It's not for just the reserve in society or on the social media, but for everyone who is interested in making the money. So I encourage you to think about social media monetization, identify what kind of content you want to produce, and give it a start today. Thank you very much for watching.